Hey guys, okay, let's solve today's Geek for Geeks daily challenge of today's July 2nd of this month. Let's get into the problem. The question is check subset sum which is divisible by k. Okay, k. You are given array k, okay, then 2. If the sum of any non-empty subset of a given array is divisible by k or return false. Okay, seems good. Good question. Did I solve this before? No. Okay, so yeah, so let's take this example. We can just okay, just take this example and then think like 3, 1 and 7. 1 and 7? Okay. Oh, subset sum. Okay, interesting. This is not a subarray. Okay, now I got it. Like, so you know the difference of the subset and then subarray, right? The subarray means like we need to take the whole array. Like we need to take the entire whole thing in the given array. So which means that this is an array. We need to choose something the range in between these peoples, and then we so which simply we can say that we don't want to skip any elements in between from the start to end. But the subset is something like we can choose any elements in the array and then we can form one subset. Okay. For this question, if I might also be here, we can just choose this subset as 5 and 7. We can simply say, hey, this subset sum was 12 and then which will divided by 6. Okay, which is divisible by 6. Okay, we can say this. Yeah, it's valid. The only question is how we are going to do this. Okay, how we are doing, how the approach be, how the approach, how the approach be. That's a good question. And the one thing I was just seeing here was like the k was which is less than 10 per. I mean like all the elements would be and then the array size also be 10 power 3 at max, and then all the array elements also 10 power 3. Okay. If n be the size of an array and then which is 10 power 3, and all the elements are also be 10 power 3, which num be all the elements also be now 10 power 3. 10 power 3, like we can do something. So what could be the overall sum of the array? Overall sum of the array could be like n times of n. Some in the worst case sum could be worst case total sum could be n times of num, which means 10 power 3 times of 10 power 3, we can say 10 power 6, right? Oh, we can say something like this. Yeah, 10 power 6. How this is going to help, I don't know. Okay, so here it's not even possible, hey, compute all the subarray, compute all the subset and then check, because it's like for each cell we have two options, right? So for computing all subset it could be 2 times of 10 power 3, because 2 times of 10 power 3 to compute all the subset, because like for each cell we either can take or not take 2 times of 10 power 3, which is not even possible. I don't know what this value even could be, 2 power 1000, right? If I was not wrong. Yeah, I can ask ChatGPT, like, wait, I'll come back on this, like what could be the 2 power 1000 value could be, what is 2 power 1000 be? Okay, seems like this is not even a human in a human readable form. um, this value is not even a human readable form, like very large. So so this approach won't work. So what else, like, mm, how this will help, in which way we can think, like, I was thinking, like, if this is the case, I was thinking something like we can take so we can take the model of 7 in each case. I got it. I got something. So actually, what the thing is like, so like if we take the mod of the whole array of the k with the value of k, it would end up in 5, 3, and 1, and then for mod of 7, 7 mod of 6 will be the 1, right? So like, okay, at first I will just tell you something interesting. So let's take 6, and then the examples, like the sum of 18 could be like, we can say 12 plus 3. We can go with something complex, like, okay, 9 plus 3 plus 4. What the sum of this, like 7 plus 9 was 18 plus 1. Is this good? 4 plus 4, 8. No, no, right? Sorry, I was very bad in this. Okay, 5 plus 3 was 8, 8 plus, okay, we can simply say 2, something like this. Okay, so this is 18, sir. Okay, so we know that 18 mod 6, okay, we can say something like, this is LHS and this is RHS. We can say, hey, 18 mod 6. I'm going to take mod in the both sides. So this is LHS, and then this is RHS, right hand side, left hand side. Okay, so what we need to do, like, hey, okay, I'm going to take mod of every element 6, right? So we can simply say something like, okay, this, okay man, this could be 9 mod 6, and then this could be 3 mod 6. Okay, this could be 4 4 mod 6, and then this could be 2 mod 6, right? So what I was trying to say is, like, okay, if something like this, so if we reduce this part, even this part as well, what we will get? Okay, am I making mistake? My intuition was correct, but what I was trying to say is, this would become 3 plus 3 plus 4 plus 2. How this will help actually? Yeah. So what I was trying to say is, like, if the value was something like this, um, if 3 and 6, if it is 18, right? So no. So actually, what I was trying to say was, like, this doesn't make sense. Like, so if it is 18, so I will simply say, let's say this is an array. If you take a mod of it, it will become like, wait, um, 9, 3, and then 4 and 2, right? So if we take mod of all the elements, we will get like 3, 3, 4, and 2. So now our task is to find, hey, you need to find the summation of any, you need to find the summation of okay, let me say, now our question is, like, you need to find the sum of subset which sum that was equal to k. Find subset sum whose sum is k. if if the sum was exists, we can directly return true. That is what actually I was trying to say. Okay, if we take this as example, like 5 and 7, if we take this example, the mod could be 5, 3, and 1 and 1. Here we can simply make subset sum as 5 plus 1. Hey, the values already exist. We are good enough. Before that, before this whole part, what we need to do is, like, we need to check, like, whether the the element are already being present over there. For example, instead of having 3175, if they have 3176, okay, okay, 6 was already been there, so why I need to check it? So go over each num, check if was num was divisible by if the number divisible by k, then directly return to in. Else, so this is a very famous question. Like find subset sum whose sum is equal to k. So pass the check the boolean. So here the states could be like the okay, the which we already discussed, like 10 power 3 times of 10 power 6. So so yeah, so here the time complexity could be for each cell we are just summing it up. So 10 power 6, and then time and space could be the same for this. We can simply say, hey, it's a big O of 10 power 6, which is achievable, right? Yeah. Okay. We can simply say, we can say something like, okay, can pass subset sum, and then this is my current index, and then what else? This is my current index, and then my current sum as well, and then I need the array as arr, and then I need a value of target. I will just pass this guy as target. Instead of having this target, I'll just do in the reverse way, like sum. So we need to do the model operation first, right? So I'm just going to do like this. If I zero I get a length I plus plus, if error of I mod k was 0, then return 2 directly. Else, then error of I, then do the mod of it. Okay. Okay, the base case is like if my sum was equal to 0, directly return true. Hey, I found one of a subset. Else, if our sum was less than 0, return false. Hey, sum was already went to the negative value. Then return, like we can just do it in a simple step, like it doesn't type over here. Return the subset sum of like in this. So it's, yeah, I would, if you are just following me, I always used to say like knapsack knapsack, like take or not take. So I'm the first I'm going to take the current sum, and then error of I, and then pass the error. Then I'm going to skip. If so, for our case, we need either of take or not take need to get true, right? So yeah, this will work, I think. Subset sum, pass the index 0, and then pass our whole k, and then error. Oh, it doesn't type of. Okay, where did I make a mistake? Line number 17. Okay, good. 21. What? What? Unclosed statement. Line number 58. Oh, this one. There's a question mark instead of. Okay, index I. This should be. This has to be index. Oh, there one more case. Or my index, if I reach the, if I went beyond our array length. Yeah, definitely we need to memorize this as well, like the same stuff. Cache the value if we already pre-process the same cell again. Pass the length, and then k or sum. So dp of index, and then minus our sum. So return the cache if we already seen this part, then return the value from the cache. Yeah, we are good enough. Hope you guys understood this. Oh, interesting. It doesn't work. How come? Why am I making mistake? I need to print the array. I missed that test case. Here we can't able to take the test case, right? I need to submit it again. Okay, and then this is 50, right? Where is going wrong? How come they can able to make it 50? Like 25 plus 10 was not there. Mhm. No, I think like no, it's 28 plus 21 was 49, right? Yeah, 49. 50. It's true. Who can they able to make it to 50? 45, 15 plus 9. 15 plus 15 was 20. I couldn't even get it actually. Take or not take, our solution was right, it seems. 43 plus 7 was only this guy. Wait, whether here could take him to make. What? Am I reading the question wrong? Return true if sum of non-empty subset of the given array is divisible by k. Is divisible by k. No. 21, 90, 47. How can how can they are making it? Where am I missing it? Am I missing something? So if I take this 21 with overall I can just club and then make and then bring this whole sum to 20. If it is 821 and then if it is 50 means at the end it should be either 0, right? Definitely it should be 0. So who are some like 50, 100 something? What? For 28, 25, 21, 15, 21, 2 times of 21. That was fine. Where I can get from 39? Nothing, right? Subset sum, right? They are not even giving the negative value as well. How come? 15, 15 was 30, 20 I can't make, 60, even 60 I can't make. For with 25 I can able to club with nothing. 20, 49 was completely waste. Um, Seems like we can form 100, right? I got it. We can form 100, right? 49 plus 11. Can you able to form 51? Yeah, yep. 51, yep. So I got it. So if we do summation of 21 plus 49 plus 11, 49 plus 11, that won't work. Sorry. No, 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 no. So 49 plus 11 was 60. 49 plus 11 was 60. 70 we can make 21 plus 30. Oh, got it. 49 plus this 21, and then this guy 30. If we just sum the all three guys, it will come 41 plus 49 plus 1 was 50, 50 plus 20 was 70, 70 plus 30 was 100. Ah, this guy can able to divide. Okay, seems like um, our question is like um, find the subset sum whose sum is not k. It could be two times of, like, it could be some n times of k. So here n could be 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. Here n could be so for this case the n is 2, so which is like we are having the something as 49 plus 21 plus 30, which is n is 2 here, so 2 times of k, which is 50. Interesting, like how we can just do this. Oh, nice, I missed one beautiful case. Even we can't we can't stamp, right, what the n could be. The n could be anything. So can we do something like 1 times of n, 2 times of n, 3 times of n? Will that work? So how long we can do? The size is very small, 10 power 3 only. We can do, right? Uh, but what could be the time complexity could be? So 10 power 6. For how long we can able to do this? In worst case, 10 power 3 times, 1000 times? No, right? Okay. It's not even possible. So after doing this, we need to say like this is a subset. Okay. If it is equal to k, that is fine, but divisible by k was like quite different. If it is if the subset sum are equal to k, we can directly do it, but if it is divisible by k, and then I think instead of having this, we can simply what else actually we can do here? Like actually I couldn't able to get it. Like wait, let me think. Let me think. I think if you need to do, we can have something like how am I missing it? Like I was thinking like me think. Hmm. Was not getting anything actually. I don't know. We need to we need to come out of box and then we need to think for this question. Like how else like we can solve this? Hmm. If this is not the case, like this is not a subset sum. So it's not even the subset sum, right? Yeah, you are right. Hmm. Can we directly? I was thinking like so here instead of having this we can directly pass the sum, right, and then take the mod of everything, and then we need to make sure like we need to make sure whether the sum is 1 or 0 like so this could be the same, but we need something like um, we can have this. I think we don't even I think we don't even need this as well. So this as well, like we can pass, and then instead of having this we can just pass the sum separately, and then value of k, right, pass the k separately. So we are not going to do any of these stuffs. So like the basic take or not take, if you are just going to take it, just take the current sum, just take the current sum and then do the mod of it, and then take the mod of it and then pass it, so that we can able to confirm that here the sum the value of k will not go beyond 10 power 3 because we are taking mod of every time, right. We can simply do this, and then if sum is 0 we can directly no, we can't tell, right, because initially our sum is 0, so we can't do this. We can say something like, hey, if my we can just take this out, and then we have to do this case as well. Okay, hey, if I reached my end of index, return my, okay, we can simply say return some mod k was 0. I was only afraid of this approach was like, what I was really afraid was like, so what if like this case is happening like let's take this skip, we are keep on skipping all the elements, and then in this case also like our sum will become 0, right. So we can just hand it like taken int taken or something, and then we can say like, hey, um, if taken was 0, which means we are not even what are we going to do, we can directly return false because yeah, we haven't taken any of element. So we are just going to pass, hey, I'm taken this current element and then mark this one. So whatever the state, that doesn't matter. If you are taking the second, if you are skipping the first element, if you are just taking the second element, it will become taken will become one, and then if you are skipping the second element, that doesn't matter. We are just passing the whatever taken which we are received from the parent, and then from the 5 the same we are taking taken will become one. I think this will work. So like yeah, the one good thing I have just learned today is like the divisible won't work like in the summation of format. Good, good, good learn. Good. We need to learn something new daily, like, or else we will be stuck. That's fine. Okay, this will work. I think. Initially, initially I had a thought of just doing this, but I was just keep on thinking like, what if we are skipping every element and then if we are keep on landing over here anyway, the sum would become zero if you skip all the elements and then zero. Just I strike that we can have one more additional parameter. So now the time complexity would be 2 times of 10 power times like we can say 2 times of 10 power 6. 2 is constant, like we can just ignore it. Anyway it would be 10 power 6 only. Nice. What your program took more time than expected. Please optimize your code and submit again. Oh my god. What? It's submitted. How? Is it submitted? Really? Go back. Really got submitted? Wait, I'll just refresh this page. Yep, submitted. Okay. Seems good. Stay consistent, guys.